Perez. Feels like she has momentum. Pop rocks. Will she do it? As soon as Lyra gave attention to Raquel Rodriguez and what happened on the outside to Bailey, Roxanne Perez, Tornado DDT, Pop Rocks, victory.
Roxanne Perez does not need a second invite to pass. That's in a big way she did with Pop Rocks. Scored a huge victory over Lyra Valkyria thanks to the extracurricular activities of Raquel Rodriguez. Now, once again, I see a weird shift in the mind of Bailey, who looks absolutely living.
She said, we got business to take care of.
Personality shift once again from Bailey. We've seen this several times in recent weeks, Joe. I simply don't know what is going on in the mind of Bailey, but there appears to be two versions of it.
We want to remind everybody that's going to be a special start time for Monday Night Raw from Perth, Australia next week. Remember the time differences here. So it'll be 8 a.m. for Raw. Of course, streaming. You can press and watch whenever you want. But 8 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States next week. After what's going to go down Saturday, the final chapter in the history of John Cena and AJ Styles, it will be written in Australia.
In 2016, John Cena and AJ Styles met face-to-face for the first time.
AJ Styles in the same arena with John Cena. Talk about a moment.
Until then, they've been on different paths. John Cena, the face of WWE. AJ Styles, the face of TNA. And for the first time ever, fans all over the world were about to find out the answer to a decades-old question. What if John Cena faced AJ Styles?
Dream match! Cena Styles! It's electric!
Only ever so often you get to experience something like this. Soak it in.
The outcome? Phenomenal.
Styles is beating Cena! Career-defined! That right there is a man who has just reached the summit!
AJ Styles took the momentum and became the face that runs the place. But the story between two legends doesn't end there. Cena came back at AJ with a new fire lit inside it. One that propelled Cena to win the WWE Championship for a record-tying 16th time.
And we have witnessed absolute greatness by both performers.
With animosity dissolved and respect earned, John Cena and AJ Styles went their separate ways. Until now. With both men approaching the twilight of their careers, a call from the WWE Universe renewed their rivalry. At Crown Jewel, John Cena and AJ Styles will both try to ink their name in the last chapter of their story. Two generational talents. One final showdown.
Great job by Jackie Redmond on the history of Cena and Styles, and we could have history, a milestone on Saturday with a win. John Cena will have 100 premium live event wins. Only The Undertaker has 4.
I'm backstage with AJ Styles. AJ, AJ, your long storied rivalry with John Cena, in the eyes of many fans, is one of the best of all time. In fact, it was the WWE Universe that demanded this match. How have you been preparing for it?
Well, the thing you need to know about Steve.
Oh, there he is. Hey, who's your good uncle from? AJ Styles, huh? Uncle AJ? What makes you think you're gonna beat John Cena when you couldn't even beat me? Hell, Rusev couldn't even beat me, and I'm still your double champ, and you've got nothing.
Hey, AJ, little birdie told me that you and Dragon Lee want to challenge the WWE World Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Well, take this from an old friend. You're making a huge mistake.
Oh, well, old friend. Kind of sounds like a threat. I mean, it's easy to threaten someone when just 3 against 1. So I'll tell you what. I'll grab Dragon Lee. We'll see if we can find a third. I'll talk to Adam Pearce and get us a 6-man tag match tonight. And we'll see how tough he gets. That old friend?
Holy shit. Right here. Still time. I wonder who's going to give us his partner.
Doesn't even matter. Judgment Day is gonna take care of business like we always do.
I like the way AJ's thinking there. Oh, look who's coming already. CM Punk. Next, from right here in Dallas. You know, we're just 5 days away from Crown Jewel, the best versus the best. Cody against Seth, Stephanie McHare, Tiffany Stratton. And with, of course, the time zone difference in Perth, Western Australia, we figured let's show you the start times around the world. East Coast USA, New York, 8 a.m. Saturday morning. Streaming right here on Netflix globally.
How are you doing, man? Good. Hey, yes. I just want to the championship. Well, it's a thought. Why not go after Dominic Mysterio tonight and attack with us? Get your hands on the early, you know?
Okay, I'm listening.
Massive crowd here for Monday Night Raw, time and again with all the action here. And we've got celebrities as well. John Kramer is a professional bull rider who was ranked PBR's 2024 number 1 overall pick and team's MVP. And sitting right behind me is Hudson Cook, a pro bull rider who was PBR's 2025 Rookie of the Year, the 3rd pick overall a year ago. Roger Steiner is here, the world champion bareback rider. You know who else is here? The Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are here waiting.
Oh, yeah, my absolute favorites. Nobody does it but the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Welcome to Raw. Come back anytime, any city.
He was the proud husband and winner at WrestlePalooza, was the World Heavyweight Champion for a moment of time this summer, and now we all wonder what's next for CM Punk.
CM Punk did have a stated goal returning, but he wanted to climb to the very top of the mountain again. You mentioned it, Joe, for a fleeting moment. He did stand there at SummerSlam, defeating the undefeatable Gunther, but of course that moment was taken away simply too soon for CM Punk by Seth freaking Rollins, his arch nemesis, cashing in Money in the Bank. Hoping to get some vengeance, of course, with that victory in mixed tag alongside his wife AJ at WrestlePalooza. The big question is, what is next for CM Punk?
Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Dallas, Texas, or what? Wow, you guys are loud. You guys like to sing, huh? I got one for you. I've kind of always wanted to do this. I haven't been here in 2 weeks, so indulge me. The stars at night are big and bright. All right, that's all I came to do. Have a good night. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Did you guys miss me? All right, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I got a couple things I want to address. First and foremost, thank you so much for that huge, warm welcome back to the WWE for AJ Lee. We're right around the corner from Crown Jewel in Perth. It's Saturday night, in fact. And you're going to see Cody Rhodes take on Seth Rollins. One of the reasons I haven't been here in 2 weeks is because I promised my friend Cody I would keep my nose out of his business. This championship match, title versus title, although I don't think either title was on the line, so don't anybody yell at me in the back. But it's for brand dominance. It's for ego. And as much as I'm involved with Seth, I don't want to get in Cody's business. Another reason why I haven't been here in 2 weeks is I've been celebrating with my wife because we beat Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins at WrestlePalooza. I started this year beating Seth Rollins on the inaugural Netflix Raw, January 6th. I'm going to end this year beating Seth Rollins on Netflix. And there's a sign over here. CM Punk deserves his World Heavyweight Championship back. And I love the sign and I appreciate the passion. But deserves is the wrong word. Earned is the word. Because at every turn, when it's one-on-one, straight up, man to man, Seth Rollins, I got your number. Seth Rollins, CM Punk is better than you. And everybody knows it. I'm going to get my world title back. Just like I started the year beating Seth Rollins. I'm going to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
There's kaboom coming in the air, Joe Tess.
You can smell it, can't you? LA Knight on cue.
I'll tell you right now, LA Knight did mention to GM Adam Pearce a couple of weeks ago that he wanted next. That said, freaking Rollins post-Crown Jewel.
He was very clear in stating that.
me talk to you. Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Somebody who interrupted me.
That's very good because it's a catchy little tune. But I'll tell you what, this man that's interrupting you, this man that's standing in front of you now, what you see is a man who is a big force who walked in this door, blew the doors off the place, and yet still I've not gotten what I've deserved, what I've earned, and that is my reign as a world heavyweight champion. And then you did say some things, though, that I agree with. And while you said some things that I agree with, I just want to point out a couple of omissions. You are the creator, the owner. You are the man who is known for the pipe bomb. However, lately, you haven't been known as much for the pipe bomb as you have been known for being a husband. That's not a knock. Don't hold that.
Is that insulting?
No, that is not an insult at all. As a matter of fact, what I want to say about that, everybody out here wants love. Everybody out here needs love. Everybody watching, even the most shaded person out here wants and needs love. And for that, I commend you for cultivating that. It's a beautiful thing. However, as good of a husband as you seem to be, my man, you are a trash champion. What'd you have? No offense, my man, 5 minutes as world champion, and then what happened to you? At SummerSlam, Seth Rollins pinned your shoulders in the middle of the ring. Then let's go on to Clash in Paris. What happened? Seth Rollins pinned your shoulders in the middle of the ring. You know whose shoulders Seth Rollins has never, ever, not ever, not never, not ever pinned?
I'd imagine it's the same guy that's never, not ever, ever been heavyweight champion, right?
Here's what I'm telling you. You might have your cute little line that I've never been world champion, but I've never been pinned by Seth Rollins. So while you're a two-time loser, I'm a two-time winner against Seth Rollins. Albeit, one of those times was a disqualification that you caused, but I am the last one to pin Seth Rollins. I'll damn sure be the next one. And I will be the world heavyweight champion.
Guess who else wants in on the conversation?
Form a line of potential world heavyweight championship contenders. Former champ Jey Uso entering the fray. The question is, who's going to be at the front of that line?
$12,913 here at American Airlines Center. Welcoming Jey Uso.
gonna stop you right there. Yeah, because I'm finally thinking clear, Oots. My mind clear. I'm the one. I'm the one that never got my rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oots. And I'm the one who's up next for the World Heavyweight Championship. What is this, deja vu right now? I tell you what, we were in Paris, it's me, it's you, and you, always knocking my door, always complaining. My God, man, yeah, you had the World Heavyweight Championship. You lost it. Your time came, it went. Here's what I'm telling you. While you stand there thinking, it's your time, you're standing there thinking it's your time. No, it's my time. Yeah. And what I'm telling you is you think that you lost the title because you're not quite Roman enough. That ain't quite right, my man. I'll tell you this, you're not Roman Reigns, you're not going to be Roman Reigns. As far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing. That's okay. You carve your own path. But where you carve your path, your best shot right now, you might want to focus on those tag titles. Although from what I saw last week, you probably want to stop sucking at being a tag team. But while I'm at it, Jimmy, I didn't mean to give you any shrapnel. I know you and I are good, but this man keeps getting in my way, and I will off your own switch. And you got to understand what I will do to you. But when I'm talking about you, I got...
It was time to shut him up, I guess, said Jay.
Very much twice this evening's way. Fine up, Jay.
All right, I'm assuming we're cool. I'm assuming you interrupted him and not me. But I understand your passion, brother. You want that heavyweight championship. But you're going to have to get in line behind me, and the man does have a point. Maybe you should focus on being a tag team, because I love Jey Uso. I don't like Little Roman. Jimmy will be in the middle of and Jay.
Just like John said about that not looking enough, this thing's ready to explode.
He tried to come around with a super kick and Jimmy intercepted. It is he. Gets it. It's a big tap. A big right hand. Jimmy responds.
One good shot, Jimmy out the way there.
Stay out of my business.
Uh-oh.
To be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Jimmy Uso always want to stand up for his family. Boy, his twin brother Jay got caught and needed to do something about it.
Asuka, what's happened between us isn't Rhea's fault. It's yours. You broke my heart. 私はあなたに恩がある。カイリと私が WWE にいるのもあなたのおかげです。私たちはあなたを姉さんとして慕ってました。あなたみたいになりたいと思ってた。でも今はあなたのジェラシーとグレーが全てを変えた。私は自分のキャリアをあなたにも捧げてきた。私がチャンピオンになれたのも理由の一つはあなたです。でもその全てがアスカなわけではない。私はリアの言葉を信じたくはなかった。でも彼女は正しかった。あなたは自分だけの利益しか考えてない。本当の家族なら誰と友達になるか指図したりしないよね。本当の家族なら私の功績を横取りしたりしないよね。We are not family. and at Crown Jewel, you'll find out that Asuka isn't ready for Io.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky. So talented, so gifted, so respected, but to think the emotion that Io carries this week. The pairing with Rhea Ripley awaits for Crown Jewel. Tonight, perhaps a taste of what's to come. She said, it is hard to believe, but this Monday Night Raw in Dallas just got even better. Just announced after what we saw moments ago, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, will take on CM Punk and LA Knight. That is coming your way tonight, Raw on Netflix. This next match is presented by Rion Season, the ultimate entertainment festival with live shows, sports, food, fashion, theme park. It's October through March, perfect for all ages. Is Rion Season. Io Sky going up against Kairi Sane. Of course, they've both been on the other side of Asuka's manipulation, and Io finally did something about it recently. So much emotion. Oh! She just went after Asuka.
She got points and missed it by Asuka last week. That is her form of mental Asuka. Kairi Sane dived in to protect her own mental Asuka.
That tells you exactly the intensity. We are in store for when the Kabuki Warriors take on Io and Rhea Ripley in the tag team match in 5 days at Crown Jewel. Io could not even pull it back. The bell didn't even ring, and she was already going after Asuka.
Blinded and attacked by Asuka last week, stabbed in the back. And Kairi Sane, who really wanted no part of this match, was almost bullied into it by her mentor Asuka earlier tonight. Now is in a fight for survival against arguably belt to belt the best female competitor on planet Earth, the genius of the sky.
Here's Sane as Sky gets out of the way. You know, I'm glad you brought that up because I think that's such an interesting component to this match is how would Sane approach it? She had to have the kick slapped into her, but with what we just saw, you know that she's ready for it now with the attack on Asuka.
You better be ready for it. If Io Sky is coming at you, all guns blazing, protect yourself. And Kairi is potentially in for a fight of her life now. And I'll tell you the difficult thing for Kairi Sane and Io. They're both really not wanting to fight each other here, but the loyalty and respect are massive in Japanese wrestling culture. There's an almost maternal relationship between Io, Kairi, and their mentor Asuka.
That piercing hype that we hear time and again.
Kairi just flinches, so subservient to Asuka.
Drop kick by Io Sky as Io gathers a lot of momentum and now out on the apron. We're going to line up Kairi Sane as she does to the floor. Io Sky, the genius of the sky, live from the Texas night.
I just try to study hard as I can.
Earlier tonight, Asuka ordered Kairi Sane to face Io Sky in this match. Kairi pleaded not to take it easy. Asuka there, she slapped Kairi, and this has been an intense battle.
Intense is a great word, Joe Taskus. These two are going hell for leather. It really is Kairi Sane who's had the upper hand. There's a hell of a blow to the back of the head of Io Sky that we're going to show imminently during the break. But right now, Io Sky is the one trying to turn the tide in this one. Staggering around and clearly not with all the faculties. Trying to get something going.
As Kyrie Sane has been in control since the moment that you saw him. And it continues on here. As the referee looking for the break.
Asuka prowling around on the outside. Very impressed with Kyrie Sane, to be clear. Rhea Ripley is not here right now. She's in Australia doing request responsibilities. So there's certainly nothing to neutralize Asuka on the outside. Right now, that might not be necessary.
Sane up top and delivering.
Bullseye. Forearm right to the jaw.
Here's the hook of the leg, and somehow Io able to survive it. Look at this.
Io Sky worked viciously against the corner of the ring apron, and somehow, bafflingly, Io Sky is not an ambulance, but continuing to compete. It just shows you how double tough she is. And wow!
Oh, the turnaround by Io Sky, and look at this. Remember earlier tonight, AJ Styles stood up to the Judgment Day, and he said, we can do this right now. I'll go find a third member to put together a six-man tag team match, and it's Penta. AJ Styles, Penta, Dragon Lee against Finn, JD, and Dirty Dom still to come.
Well, the hits are coming thick and fast now, and unfortunately for Kyrie Sane, some of them are going right to her jaw. Couple of showtime uppercuts and a flapjack now. And Io Sky showing why she is arguably the best on planet Earth, bell to bell.
The recent women's world champion who is mounting this comeback after she took that big blow earlier in this match. And now here she goes. Io Sky doing what she does best. It's a drop kick.
This is just freakish toughness from Io Sky. And that's just part of what planet Earth is falling in love with this woman. You hear the ovation from this back down Dallas crowd.
What a comeback by Io Sky. After that beating she took out on the outside into the apron, missing with the Meteora.
Kyrie Sane had to be nimble on her feet on that one, but it might not be enough.
And bridging, shoulders down. And able to get that shoulder up right at the last second.
We'll find the German suplex in the game. Take a look at the aerial skills of the genius of this guy. Bullseye right to the chest of Kyrie Sane. Signature celebration gets out. And closing in for a big victory now is Io Sky.
Io Sky putting it all together. Kyrie landed right on her feet.
Kyrie knows all Io Sky's tricks. That's the problem.
Hits the leg. And the kick out at 2 and change.
Friends, training partners for years and years around planet Earth. It's all exploding before our eyes and will again at Crown Jewel on Saturday. Perth, Australia. And this could be the closing moments of this one.
She is in the target zone for an insane elbow. You can see the face of Kyrie Sane.
And that moment of regret from Kyrie Sane on the top of the hesitation could have cost today. You cannot do that against somebody as good as Kyrie Sane.
And the Meteora, that's exactly what it was, Wade. Great analysis. That moment of regret, that contemplation. And now, the genius of the sky. Oh, Asuka's up on the apron.
It was only a matter of time till this happened. A big into the punch by an angered Io Sky.
Now she's got to deal with Asuka, and Kyrie comes right in. And Kyrie, the pinning combination. Oh, look at Asuka! Asuka held down!
Here is your winner, Kyrie Sane.
Also, Asuka pulling those hands, Wade.
Yeah, well, an absolutely stunning performance there from Io Sky, but essentially cheated out of it at the death of that pinning combination, aided and abetted by Asuka. And keep your eyes peeled, because the Empress of Tomorrow is out to make a statement tonight.
Look at this. Oh, softening her up for Saturday at Crown Jewel, and now holding her in position. She's going up top. Insane. Insane elbow with all her weight right across the torso of Io Sky. Crown Jewel. The Kabuki Warriors will take on Io and Rhea Ripley. But wait, I wonder, after what we just saw, where does that leave them heading into it?
We'll take another look at this. The insane elbow here attempt. Big match. Like Kyrie said, just took a beat too long. Genius of the Sky got out of there, but couldn't get out of this. The assist from Asuka. This was a take two of that insane elbow again, aided and abetted by Asuka, connecting a beauty victory tonight. For one half of the Kabuki Warriors, it simply won't be that easy this Saturday for Australia Crown Jewel. Rhea Ripley will be in town to even the odds for a match of Asuka.
That's right. Remember, that comes your way at 8 a.m. Eastern, streaming from Perth, Western Australia. Of course, it's also Champ versus Champ from Western Australia as we offer up the next edition of a look back at Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins through the years.
I was just 3 months into my WWE homecoming when I found myself forced onto the shelf. It's not at all how I pictured my road to the WWE Championship going. Recovery was hard and quite honestly, it's lonely. Because you can get deep inside your own head on that long journey back. Doubt will try to break you. So I fought hard. I put in the work, and then I put myself in the Royal Rumble. I went through 29 other men and earned the right to face Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And then on that fateful night in Los Angeles, I learned another hard lesson.
You can't do it alone. And the reason you can't do it alone is because Roman Reigns doesn't do it alone. At one time, he had a shield. And now he has a bloodline. I tried to stay clear of Roman, let him run his little empire over on SmackDown while I built up the legacy of the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. But the fact is, there's no avoiding Roman Reigns. Eventually, he and his bloodline swallowed up all the air until there's nothing left. That type of power needed to be checked. So I did something I never thought I'd do. Cody, I helped you.
Together at WrestleMania, we vanquished the Bloodline. Together, we liberated the WWE Championship from the hands of Roman Reigns. I got to live out not just my dream, but my father's as well. And for that set, I could not be more grateful.
I helped you out, and it cost me everything. It cost me the World Heavyweight Championship. It cost me my health. And I could have lived with that. Because stopping Roman Reigns was worth it. But then you threw it all away. Not even 6 months after finally purging Roman Reigns from WWE, you let him back in. You step into a ring with Roman, not as an opponent, but as his partner. After everything I sacrificed for you, was that all for nothing?
Personal evolution isn't just for architects and messiahs and visionaries and revolutionaries. The rest of us, yes, even Roman Reigns, we get a chance to evolve as well. I thought you of all people could see that enemies can become allies.
What I see is that you are not fit to lead this company. What I see is that you do not have the fortitude to make the difficult decisions to ensure this company's future.
You talk of the future, but all I see is you quibbing plays from the past. Surround yourself with some muscle and a wise man, excuse me, Oracle, and act like you are better than everyone else. But if you want to live in the past, that's fine by me, because the scoreboard back there still reads 3-0.
The thing is, WWE doesn't need a self-proclaimed cutie mark. What it needs is a vision. And at Crown Jewel, you will find out what happens to those who stand between me and fulfilling that vision.
I have never been one to back down from a fight, and now it's no different. So at Crown Jewel, you bring everything you have. Hell, bring everyone you have. And you'll find out that it's still not enough to beat me, Seth.
Over me, the greatest female wrestler of all time, Maxine Dupree. You're telling me that ref isn't crooked? That is the crooked ref I've ever seen in my entire life. First in Indianapolis, and now, me as if I don't know how to count. Deserve me. They don't deserve me. I'm not going to go to prison. I'm going to tell on people. I'm not going to prison because I need some time to reevaluate things. This is how they're going to treat me. They don't deserve me. Until they get better referee.
Paul. Sir.
We should talk.
Yes, sir.
I have to win this Saturday.
And you're going to win this Saturday.
What if I don't?
What if you don't what?
What if I don't beat Cody Rhodes?
But you will beat Cody Rhodes.
What if I don't beat Cody Rhodes, Paul?
It's an impossibility.
Paul! You're not hearing me. What if I lose? What happens?
If you lose Cody Rhodes, you lose the locker room. You lose the faith of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed that your vision is the one that leads us into the future. You throw away everything that we've built since WrestleMania. You throw away the fact that the entire Netflix era has been built around Seth freaking Rollins. And you become nothing more in history than a de facto wannabe secondary champion. So please, do yourself a favor and don't lose.
Left somebody out of that equation, Paul. Yourself. So tell me, what happens if I lose?
I'm done with it. He's 3-0. Paul!
That's a straight question. I want a straight answer.
If you lose to Cody Rhodes, at some point, I have to ask myself, why?
Hang on.
Why I picked you. I have to ask myself why I picked you over Roman. Get hit in the face for no damn reason, Luce. They got punched in the face for no reason. So, George Smith, man, what up, Luce? What's up? What you doing here? Matter of fact, why is you out there with me? I'm trying to run the play, Luce. Trying to handle business. Hey, I'm trying to get this World Heavyweight Championship. Now you got us a tag match. You trying to protect Punk? Are you protecting Punk? Look, you better recognize what side you're on tonight, Oos. You better know what side you're on tonight, Oos. All right? Okay? Okay, I'm on your side, bro. I'm on your side. Man, you know this. You know I got him all the time. Man, but you know what, man? You said you see and hear everything, Oos. So do I. And I see what's going on, Oos. I see you over there pulling your strings, man. You're messing with his mental. You got him thinking a certain way that he don't need to go down on. So I need you to accept this, Oos. I'm not like you. Jay is nothing like you. I know you're not hearing me right now, but you should listen to this. When your brother won that World Heavyweight Championship, he became more like me and less like you. If you really want to help your brother, sometimes you just need to get out of his way.
Was a tough message for Jimmy to digest.
Here's an easy message for planet Earth to digest.
The following is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta.
I mean, how good is that ring entrance? And how good is this assignment? Six-man tag team match is next, as Penta is the one who joins forces with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to take on the Judgment Day. Cerviedo next.
These phenomenal.
Great night here in Dallas. Such a huge week in WWE. One of the great ways to spend it is with all the guests on the WWE podcast you see scheduled. Of course, Sam and Megan will get you up to speed on Raw Recap. That's available tomorrow morning. So much has developed for them to analyze because this six-man tag team was made with Penta stepping up with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to take on Judgment Day. Of course, AJ Styles dealing with Dirty Dom. Judgment Day recently, and now only 5 sleeps away from facing John Cena at Crown Jewel in Perth.
Before we get started, I need to say something about that.
All the disrespect, a legend like AJ Styles, something to get up his chest. No, not tonight.
And the world tag team champions, Finn Balor and JT McDonough, and their tag team partner, the Triple A Mega and Intercontinental Champions, Sony, Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
You see the World Tag Team Champions with Sting and Jay Dean, of course, the double champion in Dirty Dom with his AAA Mega Championship as well as the IC title. And it was earlier tonight that Finn Balor butted in to a conversation backstage in the locker room area, saying that he heard AJ and Dragon Lee think about making a run at the tag titles, and that is how we arrived at this. AJ said, "Why don't I go find myself somebody else? We'll